Hi, welcome back to Physics Teacher. This is question 3 from the Cayley contest, which is a grade 10 math contest from Waterloo University, and it deals with probabilities. Give it a try, and I'll be right back with the solution. Alright, so in this question we have a 6-sided die that has a special property that rolling each number x is x times as likely as rolling 1. What does that mean? That means rolling a 2 is twice as likely as rolling a 1, or rolling a 5 is 5 times as likely as rolling a 1. Now Robbie and Francine are playing a game where they each roll this die 3 times, and the total of their 3 rolls is their score. The winner is the player with the highest score. Now after 2 rolls, Robbie has a score of 8 and Francine has a score of 10. Now they have one more roll left. So what does that mean? It means that in order for Robbie to win, he needs to get at least 3 more points than Francine. Right? If he got 2 more points, that would be a tie. So, for example, if Robbie rolled a 1, 2, or a 3, then it's impossible for Robbie to win, because you cannot have Francine roll something small enough where Robbie would have 3 more points than Francine. If Robbie were to roll a 4, Francine must roll a 1. Anything else than a 1, and Robbie does not have 3 more than Francine and would therefore not win. And if Robbie rolled a 5, Francine could roll a 1 or a 2 for Robbie to win. And if Robbie rolled a 6, Francine could roll a 1, 2, or a 3. Now the probability that Robbie will win, or will get one of these cases, because these are the only cases where Robbie could win, is written as r over 400 plus s, where r and s are positive integers. So we need to figure out what r and s is. Alright, so let's go back up to these probability of rolling each number. Now let's say the probability of rolling a 1 is, we don't know, so I'm just going to label it as p. Now the probability of rolling a 2 would therefore be 2p. And so on. A 3 would be 3p, and so on, and so on, and so on. Now if you look at all possible events, the probability must add to 1. That means all the events would be 1p plus 2p plus 3p plus 4p, or you could roll a 5 or a 6. Those must all add to 1. So in total here, we have 21p. Therefore, the probability of rolling a 1 is 1 in 21. Alright, so now we can calculate the probability of rolling any face value. So knowing this probability, let's look at the probability of each of these events happening. So first, the probability that Robert rolls a 4 would be 4 in 21. And the probability that Francine rolls a 1, we multiply by 1 in 21. Alright, well, what about this one? The probability that Robbie rolls a 5 is 5 in 21. And that Francine either rolls a 1, 1 in 21, or that Robbie rolls a 5 and Francine rolls a 2. Alright, and our last one is the probability that Robbie rolls a 6, which is 6 in 21, and Francine rolls a 1, or Robbie rolls a 6, and Francine rolls a 2, or Robbie rolls a 6, and Francine rolls a 3. So these are all the probabilities in which Robbie would end up winning. So to figure out what that total probability is for Robbie winning, we will add all of those together, which ends up being 55 over 441. Alright, so to figure out what r and s is, we need to look at it in lowest terms, and this is already in lowest terms. So what I'm going to do then is split that 441 into 400 plus another 41. So this means that R is 55 and S is 41. And if you add 55 and 41, you get 96, or the answer being A.